Okay, welcome, Bites and Breakdowns. We're gonna do Jets versus Ravens. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about Thursday's game. Did we lose? No, we did lose. Did we win? No. Did we lose? Yes. Unfortunately, that's okay. Wow, I really tricked myself into thinking we beat the Patriots for a second. That was fun. Let's talk about a few quick things that we did good, and then we'll move on to this week. So, we got John Mechie. Welcome to the New York Jets. You got your first touchdown. A.D. Mitchell, not his best Jets debut. We can all agree on that. That's okay. One positive thing, I forget which play it was, but when he beat Gonzo's one of the best corners in this league. He didn't catch the ball, but he did beat him. So, little small improvements. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I don't think that should deter us from utilizing them as much as possible. Keep giving them the ball. Arian Smith, keep giving him the ball. Just get him involved too. We got Tyrod Taylor, who's going to be in this week. Change of quarterback. Football decisions being made. Let's see. Do I think we're going to beat the Ravens? I don't know. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see us be competitive, put up a fighting chance for sure. I mean, the Browns were right there with them, and they had Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders makes his way in there. So, we'll see. But we'll move on to the game in a little bit. Let's do some bites portion. I have lived in Baltimore for a few months, and I do love their food there. I will say, before I get into my food here, Verde, one of the best pizza places I've ever been to in my life, right in Charles Village in Baltimore. And then my favorite ice cream place ever, it's Vanilla Malt Chip at the Charmery. They got a few locations. So good. So good. Anyway, I will move on to what I have. So, I have Crab Classic Baltimore. And then, what do I have to go on top of it? Old Bay. I actually do love the seasoning. I put it on everything. It's so good. Okay, I can't tell the lighting because it's like in the sun, dark. I'm literally in the Walgreens parking lot. This is not from Walgreens. This is from Whole Foods. Do not be alarmed. So, we're going to eat some of this, see how it is. I always get it at Whole Foods because, actually, I don't know why I said I always get it at Whole Foods. I've never had this once in my life. But I do get crab at Whole Foods sometimes, but not this kind. Me, I am on a budget, so we went with not the jumbo lump crab meat. This is the claw meat, okay? So, let's have a bite, see how it is. I actually do love crab, but I actually just ate before this, so... Okay, let's see how this is first without the Old Bay. Delicious! Wow! Oh my goodness! That's fantastic. Okay, let's open the Old Bay. Fun fact, Old Bay, I actually know a decent amount about this because when I lived there, I was very intrigued with why everyone was obsessed with Old Bay. So, McCormick, this was like the first seasoning blend. There was like fish markets that they would sell it to, and then McCormick, also stationed right there in Baltimore, Maryland, they acquired the original name of it. I forget what it's called. But I don't think you care that much. But if you want to look it up, you can. Let's try this with the Old Bay. This is actually fantastic. Oh my gosh. This is an amazing lunch. Holy smokes. I will give you the rundown, honestly, for this. You get your Old Bay. I'm sure you have it in your cabinet. If you don't, get it. It's like $4. You know I love the square. It looks very fun. It's also just like very bright and happy. I like it. Okay. Also, oh my gosh, it's Maryland colors. Why did I literally just put that together? Okay, you're discovering this with me. Alright, we're gonna put this down. My whole car gotta smell like crab. That's not ideal. But, what do I think the Jets versus Ravens game is gonna look like? I don't know. Let's see. Let's break it down a little bit. The Ravens did not have a great showing against the Browns last game. I will say that. Their defense... definitely banged up, and they're struggled this year. They're definitely on the up. Like, I think they've won their past 5 games now, but it has not been looking good. Not been looking good for the Ravens, especially at the start. I was like, I mean, listen, that was a divisional game, so I think the Browns definitely gave them a run for their money. I hope we can give them the same run. I mean, I hope it's a different result. I do hope that we can get the win there, but I don't know. Ravens had 23 points against the Browns, 16. Shedeur Sanders making his way in. Unfortunately, Dylan Gabriel is concussed. I think that he's going to be out next game. So Okay, Shador, let's see what you got, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's see. Okay, Lamar Jackson. Okay, Cleveland Browns. Do we have a Cleveland Browns defense with the Jets? No. So this is going to be a little bit different. I'm impressed, though. Okay, Lamar Jackson, 14 for 25. Wow. Okay. He was sacked 5 times. What? Are you kidding me right now? I watched the condensed version of the game because, truthfully, I was working last Sunday, so I didn't get to see everything. But from what I saw, I mean, their O-line was not protecting Lamar, like, at all. I was like, what's going on? And against the Browns, when we played, Justin Fields got sacked, what, once? I don't even know. Let's see. Did he get sacked more than once? Let's see. Browns. Oh, yeah. I love looking at this, and it says Browns lost to the Jets. Yeah, they did. Okay. No, Justin Fields was sacked 3 times. Never mind. Forget it. Here's what you got. Their offensive side of the ball, I think that, let's see. Zay Flowers was getting involved. Mark Andrews, let's just talk about that crazy play for a second. I'm going to need the Jets to run something like that. This is what the Jets need to do. Put Fields in for like one play and run that exact play that Mark Andrews ran. That is what I need. I don't even know what to say about this. I just want to like eat my crab, so I guess I'll eat a little bit more. But I would highly suggest you go and get this at your local Whole Foods. Highly suggest it. I'm going to tell a quick food story because I honestly don't have a lot of words to say about this game. Like, we'll go back to it in a second. A couple of years ago when it was Niners-Chiefs Super Bowl, I was so annoyed because I always like hosted a Super Bowl party and I was so ready to have the crab dip and the sourdough toast points for the game. There is a shell in that. It's in my teeth right now, but we have to just deal with that. No, but I was so excited. I was like, okay, here we go. And I don't like the Ravens this week. I'm always rooting for the Ravens because I'm always trying to have them beat the Bills, and they have not been doing a great job of that recently, and it's stressing me out and upsetting me. I wish our game looked like their game in the way that there was so many interceptions. It was not normal. I'm forgetting, how many interceptions were there in that game? Let me see really quickly. I don't know. I just felt like every time I was watching the shortened, like, condensed version, it was like, and it's picked up. And then they were like, oh, the fumble. I was like, what is going on? Like, why are there so many turnovers? And why don't the Jets do that? I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, let's see. Cleveland fumbled twice and took it away twice, all fumbles. And then what were their interceptions? Yeah, Baltimore they only had 1 interception, and then Cleveland had 2 interceptions. Yeah, see, I'm like, this is what we need to do. And I keep saying every single week, I'm like, this quarterback, guys, they can throw the ball away. We never catch it. I will say, Quantez and Tony Adams, y'all got a little smushed. Yeah, we could have gotten that, but that's okay. We're just going to improve, maybe do it again this time. I don't know if AZ Thomas is going to be back in. I'm recording this on Tuesday, so I hope he is. I will say something, talking about corners. Who's their corner? But they finished that game strong. Yeah, Awuzie. Excellent finish on that. Roquan Smith, final stop. Welcome to the NFL, Shador. You did not get your first win. That's okay. Derrick Henry played pretty okay in that game, but they were able to stop him, but he did have a 59-yard rush. I'm a little nervous that that's going to happen to us. I'm a little nervous that Derrick Henry is going to be able to do that to us a couple times. I'm scared. You saw when Lamar was out of the pocket, he was getting sacked. He was getting brought down, so I'm hoping we can do that, but I don't know. It's like weird with these divisional games. I feel like the Browns just play like, they have a great defense in general, but hey, we beat the Browns. We did. So, and I said this a couple weeks ago. I said, listen, I know we lost to the Steelers week 1. No reason that we can't close out the AFC North and beat them all. We already beat the Bengals. We beat the Browns. Ravens, a little bit of a different story, but hey, they're not looking like the Ravens this year. They're not looking like, oh my gosh, they're taking it home. It's a little weird this day. This NFL season is a little bit weird just to begin with in general. Wiggins is on their team, right? He had his 3rd pick of the year last game. I'm gonna hope that we can put something together on offense with Tyrod. I think that is a little bit, hey, it's different. They're having game plan for this all week now. They do have a week to game plan. They know Tyrod's in. let's see what we can do. I'd love to just get these wide receivers involved. I'd love to see what we have. I'd love to see Mason Taylor have a big game. I'd love to see him in the end zone. Listen, so I don't know. I mean, Lamar struggled to get some completions last game. Again, this is against the Cleveland Browns defense, though. I don't know. Can we put, I'd love to see us be extremely confident, some freshness. And also, I will just say, Tanner Engstrand, whenever he throws up a trick play in there, I'm loving it, but I'm just like, oh, I wish it was completed, you know? Like, it's so fun. I'm like, oh my gosh, such a fun offense. And then boom. So I'm hoping that we can see more of that, some cool stuff go on, and maybe have just a cool play that ends in some points. That'd be awesome. But no, I mean, scripted drive was amazing. I'm hoping that we can cook up something like that again this game, and I'm just hoping we stay in it. I'm hoping the coaching decisions just look really good. Can we pull off the upset? I don't know. The Ravens need this game. The Ravens do need this game, so I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. I mean, we'll see, right? We'll see. Honestly, guys, there's not much to talk about, you know? I mean, this is going as it's going, as we know. I'm excited to see what we got. I'm a little bummed I'm working Sunday, so I have to watch it like sparingly. I can't just like sit on my couch and watch it. Obviously, I'll rewatch it in full later. I don't know. What did Breece Hall have? Let's see. He had 58 yards rushing. Okay, but that's against the New England defense. Okay, I think we can utilize Breece definitely a lot more in this game. New England's literally number one in stopping the run. Obviously, the Ravens defense, they're just not playing up to like what they really have been. Not what I've expected of them, not what I thought I was going to see going into this game or going into this season. But here we are. They're definitely on the up, and I'm sure they don't want to lose to the Jets, especially in a game they really need. But you know what? Here we are. Jets, Jets said Jets. Let's see what we can pull off. Yeah, I don't got much to say this week. So go Jets, go Jets.